Let's see, let's see. Let's call this PulseChain sacrifice strategies. HEX, BTC, ETH, Livestream / Q&A. All right. Excuse me, everyone, for the logistics. I just have to get this link out there. Please bear with me. Welcome in, everyone. First of all, if you saw my tweet, I tweeted out if you wanted me to do a live stream. We got like 40 or something likes, so hopefully you guys have some good questions. Excited to hear what new and exciting questions y'all have. Last stream went great. You had some really good questions. It took me like an hour and a half to actually catch up with everyone, so bear with me here. All right, cool. So title should be fixed and updated. And thumbnail should be updated. And let's just throw this link in the chat. Bear with me, everyone. Copy that, throw it in the Telegram chat. And retweet. I'll get to the chat in just about a minute now. All right, awesome. So now I get to read chat. Lucky me. Oh, cool. There are 21 of y'all. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Great to see everyone. Balliot Brand. Hello. Alfred, Stormy, Renchi T, Jonathan, Barney, Godly Buds. Hello, everyone. Gabriel. Watching your daily update has become a routine for me. Great info. Keep up the good work, says Hex Genie. Hey, my pleasure, man. Fix. Just got back from Vegas, says Toby1. What's up, Toby1? Hope to see you at the next meetup. Ever use the crown jewel or other indicators? Curious what they're showing for the future chart. Thanks for all you do. What's up, Toby1? Yeah, I haven't done any meetups, but maybe in the future. We'll see. As for those indicators you're talking about, I have not had the chance to look at them. So thank you for the reminder. I will check those out. I'm bullish on the stream, says Limon. Ortega, hello everybody. Thanks for your streams, my pleasure. Dilemma, which one should I watch? Naga live too. Oh shit. Well, hey, Naga Bo and I are very different flavors. So just take your determine how you're feeling, what kind of flavor you're searching for, and there you go. There's your dilemma solved. Everyone hit the like. Yeah, definitely smash the like. All 30 of you. Let's help the algorithm out. Boost it up. Thank you. Honest question, Limon Ortega. Louis Vuitton or Gucci? Well, it depends. It really depends. Like if you're going for like a fanny pack, probably Gucci. If you're going for like a backpack, Louis Vuitton. If you're going for like, I haven't bought much luxury clothes in my life, if I'm just gonna be real. So I'm probably not the expert to go to on that, but yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. It depends on what you're looking for. Still recovering for Vegas? Yeah. I wouldn't know. I hope you guys had fun. It looks like it was a blast out there. Uh, Toby Wan with the $50 super chat. Holy, thank you, bro. I degened at the blackjack tables and did very well. Might as well share the wealth. Hey, man. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Good to hear you didn't get wrecked at the tables. Luck, Lady Luck was on your side. Really, really cool of you to share that, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Show me that sweet hex bull flag. I will definitely pull that up in a second. No vid, dad on Hugh. No vid. Yeah, I don't have my camera on yet for actually sharing my screen and my face, but I will do that shortly. I like to get the chat kind of popping first before we do that. So 33% sack, 33% staked, 33% liquid. What do you think? Sounds good to me. Yeah, I mean, maybe less liquid, but again, that depends on how much you're trying to be liquid and able to cash out at a moment's notice. So I'd probably do less liquid just because liquid will, a lot of that will go into sacrifice personally. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, good ratio. It depends on what you're looking for. Hell yeah, Toby. Like smashed. Hey man, going to the sauna, just popping in to say hello. Finbear, go enjoy, go be healthy, do your thing. I actually really want to go work out right now, so this stream first, answer all your questions, get bullish as fuck on Hex, and then I'll go work out. So go enjoy for the both of us. I haven't been in a sauna in so long. That sounds fire, dude. Balliot Brand in the mix 24/7 for real, dude. I don't know how you do it, but hey, welcome in, bro. I should make you a mod on this chat, honestly. Dangerously Stupid says, I'm sacrificing 80% of my liquid hex day 3 of sacrifice phase and hanging on to 15-20% to see what the hex price does while it progresses. That's smart. That's a smart idea. Get ahead with that time curve with the majority of your stack, and then speculate on the hex price with the remaining 15-20% just in case it pumps, and it can give you an edge on the time curve potentially. I mean, yeah, there's so many ways to play this, you guys. So many ways. What's up? Crypto Panda, what's good? Barney, hey, you should share your story sometime on how you got introduced to Hex for the first time. Yeah, I've talked about that on like almost every single live stream I've done with other people, interviews. So you can check those out. It's not super interesting. Valiant, get your bags, yes sir. Yeah, anytime. Thanks for the reply. Of course. Ask your questions. Like last stream, we had some phenomenal questions. You guys kept me busy for a good almost 2 hours here chatting. So yeah, good questions. I'll stay on. If it starts getting rubbish, I'll just go work out. Balliot Brand says, nice. I just did about 30 minutes of weightlifting and I'm doing 45 minutes of indoor cycling. So many inspiring Jack Texans. Good shit, dude. That's good. And I like how you're doing your cardio after your resistance training. I think there have been a few studies, right? Like I know spot reduction of fat is a myth, and for the most part, I think that is true. But there were some studies done in like 2017, I think, that showed. Don't quote me on this, but it was like some people did lower body workouts and then did cardio. Some people did upper body workouts and then did cardio. Then you had a control group doing, full body and then cardio. And they found that like the people who did lower body resistance training before cardio lost body fat in their lower body a little more so, and the guys who did upper body workouts and then did cardio lost mainly fat in their upper body. So I mean, that's one study, but like I'm interested in all of this stuff, by the way. That's one study, and that's one of the reasons why I think doing cardio after your resistance training is the best, because you're more or less kind of primed for lipolysis, which is fat loss. So yeah, man, a lot of fun stuff there. Fitness is awesome, honestly. Like, what do you want to be rich for if you don't have your health, right? Hell yeah. Time to get back in shape, clean the diet up, working on it, and very motivated. It's tough, man. Like, the working out is the fun part, but the diet, I know from personal experience, that's the part you need, like, the real discipline on. The real discipline on. So it depends on what your aims are. You think we hit a HEX bottom? Yeah, we'll talk about the HEX price in a sec. All right, cool. I think I should probably start sharing my screen in a little bit, if that's what you all want. Let's see if we got the word out on Twitter. Oh, HEX streamers coming in clutch with that retweet. Whales coming in clutch with that retweet. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get this party started. Voila, a wild G appears. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, everyone. Let's pull up these beautiful charts and just enjoy. Literally, this is a chart one can enjoy very, very much. Let me read the chat. Let's see. Thanks for your analyses. My pleasure. Yep. Hexagon's getting ripped to 5555 for life. Facts. Straight up facts. What's your main form of cardio? Jogging, sprinting, or cycling? So, I like boxing a lot. I do that like 2 times a week. And then some Sundays I'll do some running. Basketball is fun too, if you want to, train your mind at the same time, and instead of just mindlessly, just going. So, I mean, those are my favorite forms of cardio. What do you think will happen if the God will dumps all HEX? Then the price would go down. Like, that's what would happen. Please, guys, share. Get more viewers. Thank you. We got 69 people watching. Yeah, if God will dumps all HEX, like, why would he do that though? Recently, I saw his moves. He was buying the living bejesus out of it. So why would he just flip and start dumping it? Like, he's not even that much ahead of his entry, that recent entry. I think the recent Godwill buys were like, I'm pretty sure they started around here, like 2 to 6 penny region. So probably maybe an average entry of what, like 4 or 5 pennies. So he's up like what, 2x, and then or not even, and then thinking about slippage, like, why would he dump? Why would he dump, bro? Show us the lines pointing up. Fact, I will show you in a sec. Discovered after many years of running that cycling is much better for knees, and it's also more fun because I'm faster and get more kilometers to travel. You know what? That's a good point. It's funny, we're talking about HEX and fitness, like jumping back and forth, context switching. I should probably do a better job at sticking to one topic here, but you're right. Running is a high impact form of cardio. So if your joints are something you are worried about, right, then yeah, it makes more sense to do something like walking, or like in your case, cycling. One of the reasons I don't like cycling, I mean, to each their own, but one of the reasons I personally don't like it too much is because you're in a seated position, whereas I find that a lot of people are already in seated positions. I mean, look at me now. Seated positions throughout the majority of their day, whether they're in the office, on their computer, sitting down on the couch, whatever, and just being in that position more, I find doesn't really help with, again, I'm not an expert, but for that reason, I think walking, funny enough, is the most underrated, best form of cardio. You can even throw in some incline in there, so like incline walking, if you're worried about impact on your joints and whatnot. Yeah, low intensity steady state cardio like cycling and walking, They call it LIST for that reason, low intensity steady state. LIST cardio is great in a few ways, right? Low impact on the joints. It's not that hard on your central nervous system, so you can go harder when you do train, like resistance training, and it actually doesn't spike up hunger as much as other forms of cardio, which can help you if you're walking for, for general weight loss or whatnot. So yeah, walking I think is underrated and fantastic. And you can think about things on like a nice long walk. Like it's just the best. When did you find Get the fuck out of here. Do you like intermittent fasting? Dude, yeah, 100%. I do intermittent fasting like every single day. Almost every single day. When I was in my best shape ever, I was doing intermittent fasting every single day. For those of you who aren't aware of what intermittent fasting is, you essentially wake up. I love how this has turned into a fitness talk here. You essentially wake up and you don't eat immediately, but rather you just drink water, drink some popular things are coffee, energy drinks, pre-workouts and all that, because it gives you energy without having calories, and you're on an empty stomach, so you give your body chance for better, I think it's called autophagy, like cell waste removal. And if there's not energy and blood being directed to your gut to digest and whatnot, it can do other things. So people claim they have higher mental clarity and they can work better because they don't have to think about food either. So a very powerful tool. Not only that, it shortens your eating window so that if you're limited to a certain amount of calories you can eat per day, then you can split that into bigger meals because you have less time to eat it, if that makes sense. I was thinking Godwill might dump to kill everyone's pulse sacrifice amount. Well, I mean, like I said, slippage, recent entry position, he's not up even 2x if he exits. Like, it doesn't make much sense, honestly. And then the masses can just buy it back up and leave the whale behind. So, I mean, it seems like a strategy, but just something tells me that Godwill isn't trying to rob everyone of their position in a way. Like, I don't really think people with that much financial energy care about what everyone else is doing. He probably just, you can secure yourself a really fantastic position with the kind of economic energy that whale has. Right, so I don't think he's worried about those kind of moves, honestly. I just don't. D-Base says he bought more above 9 cents as well. Boom, there you go. So his average entry might be even higher than 4 or 5, 6 pennies. Like, it just makes very little sense to me. Very unlikely, right? Not impossible, but I think it's super unlikely. Jarda for the win. Thank you, Vince. You're the man. Cycling is good. Tried boxing for the first time last week. Was pretty cool. Good stuff. Yeah, it's hard to get into at first because the first week I started boxing a few months ago. The next day, bro, my hands were shaking. And I was like, okay, might not go that hard next time. But I learned over time your bone density increases. If you rest properly, and it just takes time, like with anything, to get better. And yeah, it's cool once you get into it. Things are fun once you start getting good at them, right? Godwill's history shows he only hodls coins. I think he wants to be a pulse whale and will sacrifice most of his HEX. Bingo. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but that seems like that makes sense to me. See, here's what I think is gonna happen, here's why I think it's gonna happen. And it aligns with self-interest, right? The other case, not so much. I'm gonna report this. Spam. You know, if you're gonna troll the comment section, you're getting the ban hammer, son. Oh, this feels good. I have so much power in this chat. It's my chat. In my mountain bike, I have my seat very low. I don't seat very what? Max 40% of my weight. So a crypto learner just talking about how he has his weight distribution properly spread out to take care of your joints. I mean, yeah, that cool. Yeah, you're getting the banhammer, son. Here, I'm gonna add crypto events as a mod, and honestly, I'm gonna find Ballet Brand. You get to be a mod too. Yay, we got the first mods. We got the first mods. Yo, give me a banhammer. Yeah, Vince, you got the banhammer. Ballet Brand, you got the banhammer. Awesome. Yeah. This shit's funny. I'm sorry. All right, Matthew Bailey, love the channel. Thanks for making great content every day. Hex for the win. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Um, you're a great mod. Yes, yes. I appreciate his effort. He's very tenacious. Nice. Brand must be a mod on every Hex channel. Yeah, seriously. I can't beat the Brand. I think Brand is a mod and yo, Brand, they're hyping you up. They say you're the best mod on the planet. I believe it. I'm important. Lux Deluxe, yes. Yes, you are important. Nice. Banham. Do you think Hex can drop below 1 cent again, says Simon Jones? Oh, get out of here with that bearish FUD, man. No, I'm just playing. No, I don't. I mean, I don't want to say that, right? Because then it's gonna happen. No, I don't. Like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't have any strong cases for it. Like historical data, moving out, like any analysis you have doesn't point towards. I mean, if unless you can show me an analysis that points towards 1 cent Hex, then maybe I'll entertain it. But if I'm just pulling predictions out my butt, which I don't do, then no, I don't. I wouldn't wait on that. I wouldn't wait on that, bro. Joel says, will CMC ever list Hex properly? I mean, ask them. I think some member in the community is, I think, actively suing them. Don't quote me on that, but that'd be fucking awesome if they won, because I mean, they have too much power in the space. Like, they have hundreds of millions of users, yet they don't show Hex where it's supposed to be. Like, it's super frustrating. It's super, super frustrating, given that we have like 200,000 Hex users or something, and 270 million users seeing that, like, adoption. They'd realize how good it is. Maybe they're just scared of it, man. I don't know. They're probably just scared of it, to be honest. So, will they ever list it? I don't know, man. Bug them on Twitter. Will you ever do a stream with Whales only? Dude, of course. If Whales wants to hop on now, then let's freaking go, man. Coins don't have genders. Fair. How much Hex does the whale have to sacrifice, and what is the price implications for Hex short term if he sacrificed 50% of his bag? Excuse me. So, I think last time I checked, he had like 140 million Hex. And I get what you guys are saying when you say, sacrificing is bullish. Yes, it's bullish long term for the inherent value of the coin via its point on the supply-demand curve. But given that there are 570 billion coins, I don't think these quantities are going to affect it that much. Right? I think I did a rough estimate, and you just via the supply restriction, you might increase mathematical like value by like 3%. So it's nothing too crazy. right? I think the inherent pump comes from the hype, from just people wanting to earn yield, people wanting to get in on the highest appreciating asset of the last 2 years, right? I don't think it comes necessarily from the supply restriction. However, you could argue for the fact that the supply restriction might lead to things like making it a Veblen good, where it becomes tied to your status and whatnot, and so the higher the price goes, the more people want it. So I think it's a non-elastic demand. I'm going into like economic terms and whatnot, but yeah, I don't think the inherent pump will come from that supply restriction necessarily. I don't think you can say like if God will sacrifices this percent of his coins, or if the entire system does, the price will go up this much. I think it's more of a long-term effect that'll be priced in. Yeah, in the long term, it's only bullish, of course, but I don't think it's a necessarily like a short-term immediate pump, if you know what I mean. That's all I'm gonna say there. But yo, thank you guys for the super chats. Let me catch up. Let's see. Bullish. Have you thought about putting any other alts on the regression rainbow for science? I mean, yeah, that'd be a great idea. I did it with Ether. If you can find me any other relevant coins that have a nice, just straight line support on a log chart, then those would be worthy candidates for creating regression rainbows for them. So, yeah, I mean, that's fair. For science, mod me or permanently ban me. This is Dragon? What? Thanks for the chat, or the super chat, but mod me or permanently ban me? What do you mean? Valiant Brand says the work you do is great and consistent. Thanks for sharing your knowledge and charts with us. Yo, my pleasure, Valiant, and thank you for the 1369. I love the 369 reference in like all of your super chats. It's fun, dude. Thank you. Jay, everything sleeping? Yeah, CMC sleeping. Stake it till you make it, Hex for life. I'm still procrastinating on that staking Hex video. I should probably make that. I don't know why I've been procrastinating so long. Actually, I do know why. I don't want to log into a full, like, whole on Ethereum account and screen record. I'll figure out a way. Let's see. But yeah, stake it till you make it. Simon Jones says Hex has dropped 88% before, so it can drop 88% again and go below a penny. I mean, yeah, but keep in mind, when did it drop 88%? After, let's actually do it. Let's show you right now. Dude, okay, so Hex dropped 88% after, I think after launch, and after big payday, it dropped 80+%. So both of those were huge supply shock and hype events. So, and supply shock in a negative way where there's a lot of supply being introduced. This is kind of the opposite. It's a supply sink event where coins are being removed from circulating supply, given that whole bullish statement I was saying earlier. I don't think 88% is in the cards personally, but hey, I mean, you're right. It's dropped 88% before. That could be the worst case scenario, right? Johnny Chaos is suing CMC. Thanks for the info, Crypto Panda. That's good to know. Hex is very unlikely to see a penny again. Yeah, I mean, we've seen 40, 50, 30% dips recently. Makes sense. 80%. It's a little bearish, bro. It's a little bearish. Whales only and Gerardo is a godly duo. That would be a really good live stream. Damn, there are a lot of hidden comments. You guys are going to town on these with these bans. I love it. All right. I think some of the crypto OGs have realized Hex is a beast, which is why it's censored gate capped. I mean, yeah, some dude on Twitter today was admitting in his own comments, like, yeah, it's so funny the audacity on some of these guys. He was saying some random, I don't want to name it, he was saying some coin has the best price chart. And then in the comments, obviously the Hexkins get to work and say, Hex has the best price chart. And this dude's like, yeah, like he admits it, like under the tweet where he's claiming this other coin has the best price chart. So it's like the cognitive dissonance is so hilarious to just see real time. But I mean, at least he admitted it. That's more than you can say for most of these guys. Hopefully, some of his followers saw that. Yeah, and I think we also ratioed someone pretty hard earlier on Twitter. Some dude removed his laser eyes, and someone photoshopped some hex eyes onto him. Man got ratioed so hard. See, that shit's funny. Twitter's so funny, man. Such a game, but it's fun. Crypto Learner says, "También vas a hacer un stream en español algún día." That means, are you going to stream in Spanish one day? And yes, it's on the cards. What I'm gonna say. I've had like a couple, 2-3 people reach out saying they'd be down to do some live streams in Spanish. Which yes, I speak Spanish as well, and I think Wales only actually speaks Spanish, which kind of blew my mind. I didn't know that until I saw a video of him literally doing it. So that was cool. So yeah, I mean, it would just help, right? It would just expand to another audience to be exposed to my content and Hex as a crypto, PulseChain, the rest of the community. I think it'd be a cool bridge for sure. So I'm down. Love your charting, bro. Thank you. What the hex? Hey, G Wills only was in chat with Nagabo. Good stuff. Good stuff. Simon Jones, all cryptos retrace a lot, including BTC. Yes. Oh man, you guys are going hard. Let me catch up. Trolls don't make sense. How can a coin have a generator? Doesn't make any sense. 20 cents by mid-July. Hey, that's still in the cards. Like, my prediction from this bullish formation, I have not said it's invalidated yet, by the way. If you guys remember my bullish prediction, then again, I think it's still intact. I do think 12 cents is in the cards. Potentially double that based on historical doubling of technical targets. We've covered this extensively on the channel. So 12 to 24 cents. I haven't backed out of that yet. Now, when will it happen? July, August. That makes sense. It makes sense to me, right? So you could say 20 cent by mid-July. I like the sound of that. Thanks for the answer, dude. Hey, my pleasure, Jonathan. Thank you guys for 137 of you in the chat. Smash that algorithm-loving thumbs up. And let's spread the word on the best crypto out there. Yeah, and ask your questions. I really like answering these. That's what I'm here for. 120 in here and no likes. Let's smash. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Man's Redemption with the super chat. $5. Thank you for that rocket emoji. That's how I feel. The rocket emoji. No, actually, it's the astronaut emoji. That's my spirit animal. Yes, I speak Spanish. Gustavo. Executioner asks, what do you think about the resistance of Uniswap v3 liquidity at 11 cents to the tune of 16 million hex? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I think it's gone. Last I checked. Let me reload. These are v3 analytics on the hex USDC pair. Go to liquidity. Yep, it's gone. Now instead you have about a 3 million hex little wall at about 8.7 pennies. So what is that, like $250,000? I mean, we've seen people cash that out like multiple times a day for a few days, and price still ran up. So I mean, this liquidity distribution looks good to me, right? The peak of it is here where price is close to, so most LPs are simply market making as opposed to limit ordering. I mean, it looks good to me. It was a joke, but keep it up. I enjoy the vids. All right, my bad. Crypto Coffee, thank you for the super chat, brother. How does lower supply affect price elasticity? Lower demand might not lead to lower price. So what I was saying there was I think crypto and Hex has the potential of being what's called a Veblen good, which essentially means that the more expensive it is, the more kind of status it brings, and therefore the higher the demand. So the way De Beers did it with diamonds was very genius. There's a whole documentary on this, which I highly recommend on Netflix. I always forget what it's called, but they do a bunch of documentaries. But the De Beers one specifically explains how they were able to, I guess, artificially have the price of diamonds reach these ridiculous amounts by supply restriction, by connecting it to your status, by coming up with great marketing campaigns like diamonds are forever. So coming up with a really good marketing campaign like HEX is forever, something like that. I mean, that's obviously just a, a copy paste, but I mean, coming up with cool marketing campaigns, they outlined the list. It was like 6, 7, 8, I can't remember, a bunch of things that De Beers use. And yeah, so diamonds are one example of Vevlin good. All I was saying was in the long term, when you have all these supply sinks like staking, like the benevolent OA, like the sacrifice addy, all this stuff is essentially going to reduce the supply so much that maybe it pushes it to becoming more of a good like this, where you get this reflexivity in price. That's all I was really trying to say. That's all I was trying to say. What's up, Coffee? Yeah, what's up, man? Never seen the trolls this aggressive before. They must be from one of the copycat communities. Yeah, I mean, I've been reaching out more on Twitter, kind of learning from successful Twitter accounts on how to grow, which, I mean, I think it's working. We're almost at 1,000, been growing pretty quickly. Yeah, so I think it's working. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it could be from any one of those communities that we've expanded to, reached out to, branched out to. I mean, there are a lot of jealous mofos out there, man. Sad that they missed out. Maybe annoyed that they might have, slandered, defamed, talked crap about HEX in the past. And time has just proven them wrong. And so some people can't help but be a little salty at that. And they'll might come in and throw a troll or two. So, I mean, hey, every comment, every dislike, it's all engagement. It all helps the channel. So, free coffee, hell yeah. What's up, what's up? Go ahead and mod me, bro. Oh, you got it. Crypto Coffee, you are now a mod. I've seen the one troll on Asian Bob stream going back a couple of years. Yeah, trolls are everywhere, man. Whales only jump on. Crypto Panda, what's up? Oh, Whales in the house? Oh, hell yeah, what's up, man? If you can figure out how to do a mutual live stream, because I'm not on StreamYard right now. I'm not on what do you call it? On Restream. I'm just on OBS. I'm just on OBS, and I just hit go live, and it takes the feed into YouTube and Twitch. Which, by the way, Twitch in the description. I think we have like 20 followers or something. Might be fun to build an audience on there, but hey, Twitch in the description. But yeah, I use OBS, so if you want, maybe I can end this live stream at some point, and you can open up a StreamYard link. I mean, if you're down, if you're not busy. Obviously, if you're busy, then we can do it some other time. But if you're down, then shoot that over. That'd be fun. That means that people want it, I think. Oh, man. Oof. A lot of comments to catch up on. Cognitive dissonance, you beat me to it. Yup. Don't start hex size, please. It will make us peak. Yeah, don't start that. Didn't know you were bilingual. Yup. You think we'll climb all 15 days of the sacrifice period or peak out at the start? Damn, now we're saying the sacrifice period is 15 days? I didn't get the memo. I mean, I heard 30 days. I heard potentially shorter, so I get where you're coming from, but will price run up that whole time? I don't know, man. It might peak in the middle. It might just peak at the start, like you said. It might peak at the end. It might just... It's too many moving parts. Too many moving parts. Hexkins know a bunch of languages. Hell yeah. 2 chart goats. Thank you. Very nice meeting Whales. Crypto Coffee. Valiant brand. I don't know what Whales looks like, but some of you do. Fun fact. Hey man, what's up, Hodl Dog? Welcome to the chat, brother. Price prediction during sack period? Bro, it's so hard to tell. That's too hard to tell. Hodl Dog, if you're an amazing member, thanks so much. Yeah, another dog in the house. which, nice site, by the way. I like what you did there, HODLdog, with the website. I think it's hodl.dog. Hell yeah, man. Next time I'll make more time to try and conversate with everyone. So many cool people. It's only the beginning. Valiant Brand, you the man. What percent staked are you? That seems like a personal question, Pumperoni. Hey, everyone. ESP? Yeah, no. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I mean, knowing multiple languages can only help reach out to more people, right? What happens when price action moves outside of the main concentrated liquidity on V3? Does price action move up faster then? That's a smart question. I like these questions. Yes. Yes. If I understand correctly, once price moves out of these peak regions, well, first of all, this is an always changing chart. This is always changing. And so if price moves out, well, some LPs, liquidity providers, will shift their liquidity to be earning fees. And I actually don't know if there are any scripts out there that are able to kind of automatically move it so you're just kind of always earning liquidity. That would actually be really interesting to know. But for the most part, I think they do it manually, and so this will change over time. And I think if you see a quick move outside of this, that's when you can see these very quick moves, because this is analogous to just a thin order book where you see more volatility. So, I mean, if you're calling faster about, if you mean volatility, like price velocity, yeah, I could see that. I would rather call it volatile though. So if price moves outside of the peak on liquidity distribution, yeah, you get more volatility. Or that's what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. Good question. A Giffen Good says whales only. The higher the price goes, the more people will want it. Okay, good stuff. I didn't know that. I'm learning here. A Giffen Good. I didn't do too well in my economics classes, by the way. Fun fact. Actually, I did really well in micro. I think I got an A in that. I got a C in macro because maybe it was the way the professor taught it. It was just, it was so boring, man. I didn't like your teaching style, but maybe that's just an excuse. Now I find it fascinating, so that's kind of ironic. What's up, everyone? Pound the like button. Sounds like all good cryptos are Giffen goods. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good point. Gerardo STA Silver the Antidote has talked from behind a paid video about whales playing the sacrifice phase. What are your thoughts on possible manipulation? Cheers, buddy. Cheers. I don't know, man. I think HEX whales have a pretty nice position either way. Whale says seems to apply in everything to everything in nature, or to everything though, because human nature dictates that humans buy tops and sell bottoms, which is why trading is a falling endeavor for the average person. It's a good point. Yeah, like if something's hyped up, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's super weird, but that's a good point. Any luxury brand, perfect example. Yup. Where my dolphins at? Yo, HODLdog in the house. Wills only. What's up? Yo, I'm trying to catch up. You guys are fast. All the copycats are fail. Yeah. How old are you? That's a personal question, bro. Take a guess. What's good, Mang? It says Golden CD. What do you see happening to the price after? Oh man, I lost it. Oh, what do you see happening to the price of HEX after the sacrifice period? I don't know. Living the life, bro. Hell yeah. Trolls mean you're doing something right. That is true. We can do it right now. Says Wills to Livestream. Oh, that would pop. Other people want it, man. Yeah, let's fucking go. Are you a whale? Someone's asking me. I mean, I don't think you'll ever know, honestly. I mean, you can speculate, have fun, make up your fan fiction about how big my bags are. Let's leave it at that. All right, so I'll probably here. Let me DM Whales real quick. How are we gonna do this? One second, y'all. All right. All right. Hope all is well. Okay. What impact on Pulse if OA sacrifices its entire liquid hex bag? Okay. So one of the reasons the OA exists is to protect the network, believe it or not, via economic centralization. And so if you want an analogous benevolent whale in Pulse, well then it would make sense for an entity like that to sacrifice at least a certain amount to become a whale in that other system. I mean, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. And if that entity is the same entity, then they're just giving money to themselves. So literally zero downside risk. Think about it. Damn, yeah. Whales only and Hodl Dog all in one place. All the OGs, let's freaking go. No, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, man. Just subscribe. Thank you. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 3K. You guys are fucking awesome. Hexmen assemble. Thanks for answering my question. My pleasure. I got a C in macro as well and an A in micro. That's funny. Maybe we have the same professor. Do you have a daytime job? I do my other job whenever I want. That's my style. I like to do things whenever I want. So I do graphic design. I've been doing that for a little over a year. I love it. Pays well. Get to do it on my own time. Exercise creativity and effectiveness. So that's just one thing I do. Also do something else on the side. So yeah, I like creating these like whenever you want entrepreneurial hustles. I mean I've been about that literally for like 3-4 years at this point. Here, let's see what Twitter's looking like. All right, so Will says he can create a live stream on StreamYard. So I'll probably hop off this one and then hop on over there and then go live again. We'll do something like that. Finish up these questions. Then I'll hop over there. Right, micro, macro, econ is so much better when you learn it on your own as opposed to in some classroom. Right, like in practice, it's so much more interesting than in theory. 100% agree. Talking about APY in the chat. Someone saying Gerardo is the OA. That's funny. Yeah, APY just depends on how many people are staked. It's pretty easy. All right, I think I'm all caught up. Someone says, I'd love to see some graphic design content. I'm in the middle of learning. Yeah, I mean, I recently updated my YouTube banner. It still has some work to do, so go check it out. I mean, let me know. But my logo or my profile picture is just, it's an edit of mine. Fun fact, I actually started a while back. Let me show you guys actually. Let me show you guys something fun. I actually started an Instagram page for crypto a while back, and all of the graphics on there are made by me. So let me pull that up. So if you guys have seen any of these and wondered who made them, fun fact, I actually made these. So pull this up, and for example, just why Ethereum is better than Bitcoin, some airdrop stuff. This one, which got a lot of traction on Twitter, and people started sharing it. I made this one. Longevity, blah blah blah. Just social proof with Bitcoin, Ethereum, blah blah blah. Look at this. February 17th. Can HEX reach 5 cents in 2021? Look at that. Yeah, and then we've seen variations of this, right? So just fun fact. Yeah. So for those of you asking about the graphic design stuff, there you go. How will $30 HEX prediction be affected by launch of PX? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a future video. And yeah, I think I'm all caught up with chat. Awesome. I'm going to go hop on Whales Only live stream since you guys have been requesting it so much. A nice one-on-one. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in that. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in. And just wanted to do a little impromptu live stream with you because just wanted to do an impromptu live stream with you. Catch up with some questions, get you guys hyped. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace. How do you end this, bruh?